Wise men say only fools rush in, but I can't help falling in love with you. Shall I stay? Would it be a sin?
Connie and Raymond both went to UC Davis and met as interns at Apple in 2009. Little did they know that their early carpooling together would end in marriage. When they started dating during that summer, it was very cautious. Initially, it was Connie who pursued Raymond, and by all accounts, it took him a while to make his move. Connie describes their first hug as the type of pat on the back hug that you give to a friend. And their first kiss was a peck on the lips, and then Raymond ran away. Don't worry, Raymond, you won, so none of that matters. Early on, once she knew she had him, Connie shifted strategies and started playing hard to get. All of you bachelorettes out there, you should be taking notes. This is how you do it. But finally she gave in, and on this day, October 27th of 2009, they officially became a couple. Their very first vacation together was when they were poor college students, but somehow Raymond was able to take Connie to Hawaii. And then, in true romantic style, Raymond proposed to Connie on this day of last year, on their 8-year anniversary, in Hawaii, back where they took their first vacation together. Connie didn't see it coming, and she got her nails done in the morning. They had a massage on the beach in the afternoon, and a long walk on the most beautiful and romantic beach in the world, ending with a sunset proposal with a beautiful ring. And all you bachelors out there, you should be taking notes, because this is how you do it. Connie and Raymond are a perfect fit. They're best friends and have been together their entire adult lives. They're incredibly supportive of each other's careers, and for Connie's fashion blog, Raymond even became an Instagram boyfriend, laying on the ground taking photos, making sure to capture all the good angles. He's very chivalrous, opening car doors for her even after 9 years. Again, bachelors, you should be taking notes here. Connie and Raymond scandalously bought a house together even before they were married, and now they're building a home. At home, they have different roles. Raymond does the laundry, takes out the trash, and cleans the shower. Connie folds the laundry, washes the dishes, and waters the plants. Connie can't cook and constantly cuts herself in the kitchen. Raymond is very messy, which drives Connie crazy. They have a lot in common. Both Raymond and Connie used to run track and cross country. They have a common love for working out, and Raymond is her personal trainer in jogging and body pump and all the classes they take together. Together they trained for a half marathon and completed it. They love dining, and some of their favorites include boba, sushi, and Vietnamese food. And Connie even taught Raymond how to roll spring rolls. They love traveling together and will be touring Southeast Asia for their honeymoon. They went to Vegas when they were far too young and had to use her sister's and his friends' IDs in order to sneak into clubs to drink a lot of water. Every year they go to Reno together for the rib eating festival. Raymond and Connie love eating at authentic hole-in-the-wall places. Connie gets food poisoning almost every other week because of this, but they keep doing it. They both speak fluent Chinese, but different dialects, so poor Raymond can't understand Connie's family. They're both musical. Raymond plays the violin very well. Connie, not quite so well. But Connie can also be a little bit like the car she drives, high maintenance. She has many obsessions that she cycles through, including boba, a restaurant near her office called Dish Dash. Uni and Ankimo are some of her favorites in sushi. Raymond helps Connie with her many addictions. She has a Zara sale problem, during which she'll buy 40 to 50 boxes, and their living room becomes filled with them. It becomes a Zara jungle, and then poor Raymond has to return them. Connie's latest addiction is buying plants. Every time Raymond goes on a trip for work, Connie is lonely and buys more of them. When Raymond is mean to Connie, she buys more of them. Lately, she's been asking him to dust them so that they can photosynthesize better. Now their home is a literal jungle, but mostly we're here today to celebrate Connie and Raymond's love and partnership. When Raymond first looked into Connie's eyes, he learned the most important part of the language that all the world spoke, the language that everyone on earth is capable of understanding in their hearts. It was love. Something older than humanity, more ancient than this land. What he felt was that he was in the presence of the only woman in his life, and with no need for words, she recognized the same thing. Because when you know the language, it's easy to understand that someone in the world awaits you, whether it's at UC Davis or at Apple on orientation day. When two such people encounter each other, the past and the future become unimportant. Without such love, one's dreams will have no meaning. Romance is fun, but true love is something far more, and it's their desire to love each other for life. And that is what we're celebrating here today. A good marriage must be created. In marriage, the little things are the big things. It's never being too old to hold hands. It's remembering to say, I love you, at least once a day. It's never going to sleep angry. It's standing together and facing the world. It's speaking words of appreciation and demonstrating gratitude in thoughtful ways. It's having the capacity to forgive and forget. It's giving each other an atmosphere in which each can grow. It's a common search for the good and the beautiful. It's not only marrying the right person, it's being the right partner. We're now going to perform a special ceremony, which is symbolic of Connie and Raymond joining their lives together, two people becoming one. And what could be more appropriate in this case than potting a plant together?
I've always wanted to be the best for you. 9 years ago, I was a poor college student who didn't have a clue what he wanted. I didn't know what I wanted to do, where I wanted to go, or who I wanted to be with. But then I saw you. And when I got to know you, very quickly I realized how sweet you are, how caring you are, how encouraging you are, how funny you are, how smart you are. I can go on. How incredibly beautiful you are. I wanted to impress you every moment I could. And I wanted our first kiss to be amazing. I was ready to sweep you off your feet. But yeah, that obviously didn't happen. And you still stuck around, and I love you for that. I wanted to give you the world. Remember, everyone, I was a poor college student. I was willing to use up all my college savings to take this girl to Hawaii. I was already broke, and I was willing to go bankrupt. I was all in. I was all in because I knew she was the one, and she was worth it. And 9 years later, everyone here knows I hit the jackpot. You gave a guy with no direction a shot of a lifetime. You believed in me. My life has been more focused, more direct, and stronger because you pushed me there. Before we started living together, you had no idea how messy I was. My clothes are everywhere, and as much as it bothers you, you put up with me. You clean up after me. You take care of me. But something you might have forgotten is my life was a mess, and sometimes it still is. Yet somehow, through some miracle, here you are. Still helping me, still guiding me, still cleaning up after me, still taking care of me. In 9 years, my love has never wavered, and I promise it never will. I never had any reason to look anywhere else because to this day, I'm still trying to figure out how to be perfect for you. The past 9 years might not have been easy, but the easiest part was wanting you to be a part of my life. Connie, I promise to appreciate you, to challenge you. I promise to respect you, support you as your best friend, and now as your husband. I promise I will continue to try to impress you every day you wake up next to me. And once we are pronounced husband and wife, I will make up for that first kiss and give you the most romantic, most amazing kiss ever. I love you.
October 27th, 2009. That was the beginning of us. I remember being at Apple's orientation saying to myself, I want to get to know that guy. Remember how we would carpool together every day? I vividly remember the hallway we would walk down to get a cup of coffee, where we would eat lunch, and how we would compete over who was the better intern. It's me. And who was the smarter intern? Me. And then after work, we would go to the Ark and work out and finish the day by eating yolo berry with extra mochi. Those were some of my favorite times that we spent together because that was when we truly became us. Throughout our relationship, thank you for being that person that I could depend on. Thank you for always supporting my dreams, no matter how big or small, and for making them your own, whether if it was supporting me in my work and helping me grow professionally, or being my photographer and driving around scouting locations on the weekends and evenings. Thank you for encouraging me to be brave when I'm scared. Thank you for believing me when I don't. Thank you for trusting me with your heart, and thanking you for buying me all of my fiddle leaves, peace lilies, pillias, and monstera plants. Looking into the future, I see us traveling around the world, searching for good boba, sometimes eating Mexican food, and making pit stops at the Burbank gas station so I can buy every bag of hot Cheeto popcorn. In the future, we'll have beautiful plants covering all over our home. There are so many things in the future I'm excited about, but the main thing is you. I actually don't care where I go, what I do, or what kind of plants I own. I just want my future to be with you. I couldn't dream of doing anything tomorrow unless you were there with me. Raymond, you are my future. I didn't plan on applying to an internship and meeting you. I didn't know you were going to propose to me last year until after a few things on a warm evening on the beach. But I planned on today, and I know what I'm doing today. And the entirety of our lives together here before us, in front of all of our closest family and friends, I promise to push you to be your best. I promise to love and support you with all that I am and that all that I'll ever be, today, tomorrow, and always. I love you, and I can't wait to be your wife.
These rings mark a new beginning in your journey together, filled with wonder, surprise, laughter, tears, celebration, grief, and joy. As you wear them, may they be a constant reminder to you of one another and of the deep bond of trust and love which they represent. Raymond, as you place the ring on Connie's finger, please repeat after me. With this ring, I give you my promise.
With this ring, I give you my promise.
From this day forward, you shall not walk alone.
From this day forward, you shall not walk alone.
May my heart be your shelter, and my arms be your home.
May my heart be your shelter, and my arms be your home.
Connie, as you place the ring on Raymond's finger, please repeat after me. With this ring, I give you my promise.
With this ring, I give you my promise.
From this day forward, you shall not walk alone.
From this day forward, you shall not walk alone.
May my heart be your shelter, and my arms be your home.
May my heart be your shelter, and my arms be your home.
You have chosen each other, declared your love and purpose before family and friends, and have made your pledge to love to one another, symbolized by the giving and receiving of rings. By virtue of the authority vested in me by the state of California and the Universal Life Church, I hereby pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss the bride. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my honor and privilege to present to you Mr. and Mrs. Raymond and Connie Lee.